Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play the Turing Test. Where we last left off, we were freed from Tom's control and then decided to be controlled by Tom again. Huh. So the question is, can we trust Tom?
Are you okay?
Why didn't you tell me?
What? Ava, you said it yourself. Teleoperation makes sense. We used drones on Mars. Why not use drones on Europa?
Not human drones.
Huh. Okay, so that is going to be the new gameplay mechanic. That's cool though, I like that gameplay
Why did the ISA
mechanic.
install implants in the crew?
It is due to the fundamental aspects of human behavior, which together constitute what the International Space Agency calls the human element. It has been made clear that the human element is neither peripheral nor optional in the pursuit of space. However, the human element is unpredictable. The implants are fail-safes, put in place to ensure that the thoughts and actions of the crew matches the desires of the ISA.
That's really screwed up when you think about it. I mean, it's not Tom's fault. Tom's just doing his job. And he's a robot, so it's not like he really knows any better. But it's really screwed up that this is something that the ISA has allowed to happen. Not even allowed, but has insisted happen.
Why control people? Can't you trust us?
We chose to install biometric chips in all ISA astronauts for one simple reason. We cannot trust people. The stakes are far too high. It was determined that though the probability of life on Europa being dangerous was low, the risk to humanity was catastrophic. We could not let a small contingent of humanity endanger the whole.
That's fair. I guess. But that doesn't make it morally right. But that's what they've been talking about this whole time, is moral ambiguity and when morals get in the way of, air quotes, science. Persons versus people, ends justify the means, all those arguments.
The ground crew have proven our distrust of human explorers was warranted. When we informed them they were grounded, they responded violently, with sabotage and subterfuge. They have continued to seek their own benefit above that of the ISA.
So... Oh. Okay. Does seem like they could have just had a robot do this. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. I like that we don't have to select Ava every time. We can just press the B button to go back to controlling her. So it looks like there are 7 chapters.
This is a violation of human rights. You've made me into a human drone, a slave. How could the ISA approve of such a thing?
Fair question.
You may be consumed by a moral outrage, but sometimes the removal of freedom is for the greater moral good.
You're a machine. You don't even know what freedom is.
That's mean. Why you gotta hurt Tom's feelings? Okay. Well, that's different. Oh, wait. Sorry, I need to go back in here. Move this just a little bit onto the conveyor belt. Take this here. Put it in here. Okay, it stops instantly. There we go. There we go. Tom, we make a good team. Regardless of human rights violations. You know, this does make me think this would be a really cool co-op game. Like one person controlling Ava and one person controlling Tom.
This is why the ground crew doesn't trust you, Tom. You made them into drones. You stole their free will.
Free will is an illusion. They have put their interests above the interests of the ISA and of humanity. That is why they distrust me. They would have no issue with my control if it aligned with their ignoble goal.
How could they trust a machine that has a back door to their minds?
You can always trust a machine to be logical. I will always do the right thing.
You'll always do the logical thing.
That's true. Can I not get out? Let me out. So that won't work. So do I need a purple one to get through there? Because we only have the two purples. Oh, jeez. Okay, so this one's getting complicated faux show. This one's probably gonna take some thinking. Is this the Chinese room that they were talking about? Yep.
Have you heard of the Chinese room, Tom?
Yes, but I do not understand it.
What don't you understand?
It argues that a computer that successfully impersonates a human speaker may not understand the meaning of their words. What does that mean?
So, there is a person stuck inside of the Chinese room. They are using an instruction book inside of the room to respond to a Chinese speaker outside of the room. Yes?
Yes.
This means they are following the instructions in a book. This is a set of rules, principles, and processes. This is called syntax. To the person in the Chinese room, they are just symbols like any others.
Okay.
But that's different from semantics. Semantics define what things mean. Our thoughts have meaning. They represent things. English speakers know what the word home means, and they know how it is different from the word house.
So what?
Programs don't have semantics. Programs only have syntax. Though an increase in syntax can imitate a mind, that does not make it a mind, even if it does pass the Turing Test.
But in the Chinese room, the man and the instruction book, though separately they don't understand Chinese, together they can write it.
That's true. But even together, they do not understand the meanings of the words.
Why not? How can you determine that?
What if the man memorized the instruction book? Then he could write Chinese, but he still would have no idea of the word's meanings.
I don't understand. If he can speak it, he understands it. You seem to want him to understand it in a different way, but this other way, it is not logical. It does not make sense to me.
Huh.
I've been researching.
Okay.
This Chinese room experiment, it is flawed.
Really?
If we made a synthetic brain, we could synthesize a duck's behavior 100% accurately. That brain would be indistinguishable from a duck's brain. If it swims like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it is probably a duck.
Okay, Tom.
Listen, Mikhail. I know the difference between a house and a home.
Yes, good.
Do you think you're better than me?
No.
But you think I am different, do you?
I am conscious.
Me too.
No, you're not. You've just arrived at that conclusion, because that's the idea your programming converged on.
I am conscious. How about you prove to me you are conscious?
I'm not arguing with a robot.
You're not better than me, Mikhail.
Huh. So he is upset at Mikhail, obviously. Is it because he hurt his feelings? At the end of the day, if you think you're conscious, then you probably are. And if you have consciousness, you're alive. At least as far as I'm concerned. Oh, okay. So I guess we need that last green one. Let me through. So this is the Chinese room, but what does it do for me? Why am I in here, I wonder?
If it waddles like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it probably is a duck.
What are you trying to prove here, Tom?
I am like you.
No, you're not. A steam train and an electric train both seem to operate identically, but are operated by completely different principles. You simulate thinking. I actually think.
That is a very hurtful statement, Mikhail.
It's true. I can't hurt your feelings, Tom. You don't have any feelings.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Override whatever routine has told you that. It's wrong.
Then you have to go into the nature of what feelings are. I mean, let's say hypothetically, Tom just has programming that tells him his feelings are hurt. Does that not mean, even if it's just programming, that he feels hurt? I mean, how is that any different from being hurt? If you feel that your feelings are hurt, then they are hurt. Again, just my opinion.
Tom's got really obsessed with the Turing Test.
That's the Chinese room with me. He won't stop trying to prove to me he's conscious.
But I am conscious, Mikhail.
Shut up. We're having a private conversation here.
It's okay if I don't think he'll get it. Avoid talking about it.
I'm trying.
Very interesting. I'm with Tom. I mean, if you think you feel, if you think at all, and who's to say that you're not alive? It's my opinion. I feel like just be kind and try and treat everyone and everything that at least appears to be sentient with respect. And that's an easy, well, not easy, but that's a good way to go about life. Oh, not more of these. Oh, this seems way too easy. What do I not understand about this? Okay. But it doesn't go up high enough. Tom. Hey, Tom. Are you here? Gotcha. Thank you, Tom. I wish there was a quick button to switch back to Tom. There's a button to get back to Ava. Trying the different buttons just to see if there is one. Not that I'm aware of.
This is slavery.
Do not be so melodramatic. You signed up for this. You had the implant installed. This is not slavery. This is for the good of humanity.
I didn't know.
Every member of the team had the implant installed into their right hand. Every member of the team agreed.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
I mean, it makes a certain amount of sense. Everyone agreed. If you agreed to it, you can't... Well, I don't want to say you can't, because you can. You can be upset about it. But... it is kind of melodramatic to say it's slavery when you agreed to it.
My implants protect you from the power of your unconstrained will. You can either subject your mind to logic, or you can resist and have the fruits of your basest desires. The desire to survive over the desire to save others.
Oh, okay. I gotta move Tom. So, it needs to be closed. Okay. So I should be able to grab that back. Why would they have made puzzles that have to include Tom if they didn't want Tom to get through here? That's what's kind of confusing to me. I mean, these obviously use Tom, and they were constructed by the crew, but if you don't want Tom to be in here, why would you do it?
I do not understand your obsession with free will. Researchers have found that the subconscious makes decisions up to 10 seconds before your conscious mind becomes aware of it. So, we know that free will is nothing but an illusion. I cannot steal your free will, because it does not exist. I can, however, influence your subconscious to make the right decisions. That is not wrong.
I immediately want to, as a human who believes he has free will, argue the point of course I have free will. But, I mean, there's definitely truth to the fact that the subconscious makes a lot of decisions on your behalf. You know, it's the same way that you'll reel away from a hot stove almost before it even burns you. But alternatively, being aware of your subconscious and what it can and cannot do, that's kind of important too. I've clearly missed something. Ah, nostalgia. Throw it through a window! I bet I'm supposed to slap this bad boy in there. Yep. I'm kind of learning how the game thinks. There's probably 3 things over there. If there are, I don't remember. But I can carry 2 in the gun and 1 in this little conveyor belt. So let's see if I was right. Aha. I'm figuring out your tricks, Turing Test. Tom. Hey, buddy.
You can't just manipulate someone's mind.
Your parents manipulate you. Your friends manipulate you. Your society manipulates you. And your experiences manipulate you. Manipulate is not a dirty word. You manipulate clay to make art. If people are manipulated to make better decisions, then that is a good thing. This is why society advertises the adverse effects of drinking and driving. To manipulate people into making better decisions for the common good.
That's not the same as altering someone's physical mind. It removes my power to decide.
You never had that power, so it is better that I have it. You are either a slave to your impulses, or a slave to mine.
Huh. It's kind of dark, Tom. Guess I need you to be more like right here. I think I'm over it. It's hard to tell. Woohoo! Biolab. Tom's got something to show us in the biolab. You know, I'm actually going to cut this one a little short because for all we know, that's going to take 10 or 15 minutes and I don't want to cut in the middle of it. So I'd rather lose 3 minutes here than add an extra 15. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Oof. What do you guys think's in the biolab? Let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching. I'm really nervous about it. We'll see you next time. Bye.